So I'm doing a full face beat today, and I'm also going to be doing my hair. So I might be a little bit distracted, but right now he's in the back because he's feeling very fussy. Anyway, let's get on with the makeup. I'm actually going to start with concealer. I actually want to do a full face. So usually I use color corrector, but I just thought I should start with concealer today. You can use a concealer to cover your blemishes, or you can get a color corrector, which is also honestly really great. But I feel like you should also make sure your color corrector is like in alignment with your undertones, you know. So for me, I'm a little have an orange undertone, so it obviously highlights that. But sometimes I feel like if I overdo it, then I just look a bit too orangey. But I mean, I'm not an expert as well. Of course, there's ways that I can probably manage that. So I'm just like going where I know there's like scarring, maybe pimples or whatever. Now since I've done that, I'm going to go in with my Ale Lab. Okay, I know people are saying that it doesn't oxidate well or whatever. Maybe if you're comparing it to Revlon or whatever, you know, but I'm not comparing it to anything. I'm just comparing it to its brand price, you know. For 26 Rand, this is probably the best foundation. I feel like it's also in high market, you know. You could level it with Essence, you know. You can honestly compete with Essence the lower priced makeup ranges, you know, like Mr. Price, Essence. I feel like it's competing and it's really doing a lot, and I don't care what people say. I'm also no longer a brand junkie, so if something works for me, I'm not going to change it, okay? And even better for me, I don't have to break the bank, you know. Like, I can buy bottles every month if I want to without ease, you know. I can buy a whole makeup range for a price of one foundation, because a regular foundation, like what, if it's cheaper, maybe it's around 120, 150, like Yardley and maybe Rimmel. And Rimmel now is a little bit more expensive now, so towards 200, you know, 300, 400, and you're going upscale, MAC, and all the other high-end makeup ranges, like, you know. And we all want to look good, and I like the fact that we can look good on a budget and we don't fall for capitalism and its agendas, you know. Because what do you mean this is a 26 Rand foundation? Like, what makeup? I love that the effortlessness is so lightweight, and it's like, you know, you can't really tell if you're wearing makeup. Like, your natural look is always naturally. Some makeup foundations do not permit a natural look because it's so here. Anyway, I ended up forgetting that I actually wanted to speak about the main topic. Is, guys, there's so much energetically happening in our collective. South Africa, you're going through a major rebirth. People have been speaking about it. People like me and the midnight spiritual people telling you guys that South Africa is a lot more spiritually amplified than what they've deemed it to be, you know. This is Eden. This is where it all began. This is where it all ends. This is where the revolution is. You know, understand that you're connected to this earth, this soil. You are really one with the cosmos. Like, we're so definitely special, blueprinted as South Africans. Like, you have no idea until you actually go through this spiritual awakening and you realize that. So I feel like this energy that's happening with this Capricorn full moon that we experience is pushing our fellow South Africans to speak up, to stand up for themselves, to no longer be like a victim to the agendas, these wicked evil agendas that are honestly here with us. My baby scarlets, guys, smell so good. They smell so good, and they're coming just in time. So I usually don't like to do my eyebrows here on camera because I feel like it looks like pure madness, you know. But just, as I always say, my eyebrows always put me to the point, even in my message where, you know, the spirit wants us to trust the process, which is what you honestly need to do. A lot of South Africans are in fear. A lot of South Africans are calling other South Africans names, judging each other. Instead of just honoring the energy and what it's calling us to do, there's just this huge activation, especially in our root chakra, our solar plexus, taking our power back, and that's the energy that's being summoned into everyone, even those that are trying to suppress it, even those that are enjoying the system. They don't. But even if you think you're enjoying the system, you still know that it's heavily rigged, it's wrong. Even if you are more on the privileged side, you know, that's a wound if you're really awakening to your ancient bloodline, you know. Even if you understand that you're royalty, you're king, you're queen. What kind of king and queen lets the people, the kingdom perish and stuff, you know? No. You have to reclaim your power, you have to regain your strength, and you have to take back our land, you know? And I think it's really happened spiritually, you know? It's really happened spiritually. So everything is just the awakening of that, you know? Understanding that South Africa is the holy land they speak about in the Bible. I don't really want to speak too much about the Bible because it's so, beloved, honestly, you just need to allow spirit to do what they need to do, okay? Don't allow fear to destroy you. Let fear catapult you into your strength, into your power, into your highest timeline. You know, this is also in alignment with the message of New Earth, because it's the paradigm shifting. It's the old world that can no longer be tolerated in. You know, we're understanding our power. We're taking it back. We're not trusting the government anymore. But understand that they've never been for us. They'll be calling us all these names, but you know, you're seeing things happen in full form. There are things we're speaking about, wars, and you know, it's on its way. I'm glad you're seeing it. I'm glad you're seeing it. I've been speaking about it for years, guys. Like since 2022, probably 2021. 4 years now I've been speaking about this. And only now are the remnants and the pieces actually coming together. I'm gonna go with the mascara. This is the Alilab mascara, lengthening mascara. So all the Alilab products, I think they're around the same price. They're around like 26 rand, and this is like a primers and things like that. But my Pip does not have that, unfortunately. But definitely want to try it out because I love everything else in the range. So I put it on off camera because it's such a sensitive area. Loving it. It's quite gloopy, but maybe it's still new. I need to probably shake it a bit or add in some water. I did hear someone say that it's a little bit gloopy, but other than that, I feel like it's giving the length for me because it's never really too much about volume. I feel like I'm okay with the volume of my eyelashes, but I just want to like kind of stand out a bit more. So doing the job. Eyeliner done. I don't think I'm gonna put any eyeshadow because yeah, I'm just not feeling it. I think I'm gonna go for a dark lip and I'm gonna do blush now. So yeah, that's all I wanted to say about what's currently happening in South Africa. Okay, and I did mention that I like to put all things together, you know. Everything basically goes back to spirituality, so we cannot like isolate it with currently what's going on, right? Okay, so we're in the final segment now, and I actually want to speak about my new services that are on. I'm actually currently I want to do my cheeks first. So I saw that there's a new way, well not a new way, but we're gonna try because I've got high cheekbones to do your blush. I am using a lipstick, okay, and I like to do my nose as well. So yes guys, I've actually got a new service that is up now. It is called Aura, depends on your language, you know how you pronounce it. Aura readings. So it's a very quick reading, okay. It's probably like a paragraph, or I'll just voice note you like 1 or 2, 3 minutes explaining what your aura is, okay. So it's not that in depth. I will put the price in the comment section for those that are interested, you know, just to give you a reflection of your energy at this current place where it's operating, because your aura is basically your energy field. Oh, actually I like it at the high. They're onto something. So I'm doing my lips now, loving the blush. Rihanna took that advice to go on the high cheeks. It looks a lot more demure, a lot more cutesy. So yeah, beloved, honestly, it's such an amazing service if you just want a general update. If you want something more in depth, okay, like you want to know about a specific person or your finances or whatever that's going on in your life, you already can give me a little depiction, but as I mentioned, it's not into detail, okay. And like when you do like a full reading, it also comes with like maybe recommendations, energy work, codes, you know. So it's not just like a reading, there's also like a resolution to whatever you might be going through if it's needed, you know. But the mini readings, the oracle readings, you know, it's just, we're just scraping the surface, okay. So I think I'm done with my look. Just want to fix my lip a bit. Okay, so let's do the hair segment, okay, and then I'll speak maybe just about my e-online courses because they're actually all on promotion. So I'm gonna do my gel first. So I also recently released another course. Like I think I'm the course queen at this point. I just feel like it's so much easier to work with courses with people because I feel like gosh, something's burning. So this is my final look. So I was saying that I am still running my courses on promotion. My goddess spells course for the goddess that is ready to awaken her alchemical power, no longer being a victim, okay, realizing that you can use witchcraft to enhance your beauty, to make more money, to love yourself more, to have whatever it is that you desire, you know, like everyone else is doing it. Occultists, everyone that has attained anything in this world has done it through occultism, believe me, you, even those that may not even be aware of it, okay, but somehow they've been downloading it from their akasha. So why are you now trying to miss out on amazing opportunities to live your best life because you were given a false condition that this practice is demonic, while those that are saying it's a mug are using it against you, okay? Don't trust the elitist. They are not your friend, okay? So I help you break the codes. I help you release fear, stigma attached to you actually embracing your goddesshood, okay? Stop being a victim. Stop being a martyr. Stop being scared to actually be great, okay? So amazing course. Okay, it is about an hour. I keep expanding it, okay? It's about an hour seminar. It's broken down into segments, okay? And then I have my Learn Tarot course, my Shadow Work course, 3-week courses. Both of those ones amazing for those of you that are really starting to embrace your spiritual power, especially the Learn Tarot, wanting to actually now connect with your guides personally, and also those of you that want to, you know, really manifest your true heart's desires. You cannot do that without doing shadow work. Those of you that really want to get to the nitty-gritty, part of your spiritual practice. It happens through shadow work, and when you break through, it's so amazing. And my shadow work is not that type of shadow work you're gonna do for 10 years, okay? You do it for 3 weeks, you leave it, you carry on with your life. If you need to go through another integration, you do the course again. It's yours, there for you forever, and it's really through the lens of the goddess, using the pleasure principle, okay, which is the best, okay, the best. So I love